Everybody. I'm Miss Helen from the Riverdale Public Library, and it is story time with Craft for June 8th, 2021. And we are going to start out today with a song about colors because this is going to be a very colorful story time. And I want you to look all around you and think about what colors you see. And we're going to sing a song about finding different colors, okay? And if you know the Muffin Man song, that's the tune we're going to use. And it starts like this. We're going to start out with the color blue. So let's try it. And then as we are singing about the color blue, you can look around the room, wherever you are, and see if you can find something blue. All right, so let's start with blue. Oh, can you find the color blue, the color blue, the color blue? Can you find the color blue somewhere in this room? Now, I'm looking around the room I'm in. It's a really big room. Oh, look, I found something blue. It's a light blue. It's a big roll of paper. So see if you can look around where you are and find some blue too. And let's go to the next song. How about green? Here we have it, green. Hey, oh, can you find the color green? The color green, the color green. Can you find the color green somewhere in this room? Oh, looky here. I found a green piece of paper. So far I'm finding a lot of paper here, but we also have this pretend feather. So who's next? Did you see something green in your room? Or outside? If you don't see it in your room, if you look out the window, you will probably see something green at this time of year because it is almost summer. Let's go next to yellow. Can you find the color yellow, the color yellow, the color yellow? Can you find the color yellow somewhere in this room? Can't really see it over here, but I see a yellow sign at the other end of the room I'm in. And I see, oh, look at this nice picture of this creature. And his mane is kind of, he has some yellow in it. So let's go on to the next one, purple. Can you find the color purple, the color purple, the color purple? Can you find the color purple somewhere in your room? Okay, so, oh look, I have all these purple feathers here. That's kind of nice. And, oh, I have this little purple, looks like an owl here. There's a purple owl. And let's see. Oh, I've got pink. Can you find the color pink, the color pink, the color pink? Can you find the color pink somewhere in this room? And let's see. Oh, I'm looking around. Oh, I found something pink right here. It is a pink shark. Cool. Okay, hopefully you found something pink too. And we're going to end with orange. Can you find the color orange, the color orange, the color orange? Can you find the color orange somewhere in this room? And I'm looking around. You looking around? You finding anything orange? Oh, look at this. On the cover of this book, that looks like a kind of fruit, maybe a mango. Mangoes are kind of a yellow orange. So there's something orange, and I hope you found something orange too. And if you didn't, I'm sure you'll find something else. If you find some oranges to eat, and you'll find some orange. And, oh, we forgot one more though, color red. We don't want to forget color red. So let's do the last one. Are you ready for the color red? Can you find the color red, the color red, the color red? Can you find the color red somewhere in this room? There's my red feather. Oh, and look at this. I found a lot of red right here on this sign. And you know what this sign is for? That's a nice sign, isn't it? Let's spend a few minutes with this sign. Oh, there we have some orange. We were talking about orange before. And what other color do you see? What color do you see? What's that? Green. Yes. Well, aren't you wondering what this sign is for? And what it says? Shall we read it together? Tails and tails. It sounds the same, but this means an animal tale, and this word tale means a story. And the reason why we have this great sign that says tails and tales is because this year's summer reading program is all about tales and tales. It's all about animals and the stories we tell about them. And if you are in the room with somebody who is taking care of you, I would like you to bring them over and so they can pay attention, because I'm going to tell them something too. Okay? So is everybody there? The grown-ups, the babysitter, parent, grandparent, anyone who's taking care of you, are they there with you? Great. So, Tales and Tales is this year's summer reading program theme. That's what it's mostly about. And you can sign up for the summer reading program on our Riverdale Library Read Squared app or our Read Squared website. And you can find information on how to sign up at the library and on our web page. And kids, back to you. The summer reading program means two things: reading, picking out books, reading anything you want, or having somebody read to you, that's fine also, and then getting prizes for reading. So if you do a lot of reading, you get prizes. Or if somebody does a lot of reading to you, you get a lot of prizes at the library. So that's our summer reading program, and this is one of the signs we have for this year's. So whoever is taking care of you, you can sign up on the app, you can sign up on the Riverdale Library Read Squared site, and we are posting and sending all kinds of information for that. But back to the kids. We're going to continue with story time now. Speaking of reading, this is the story we're reading today. And yes, it is an animal with a tail. It is a very colorful animal, and it has these guys, feathers, colorful feathers. And it's a bird. We know it's a bird because it can fly. And what kinds of birds are very colorful? Well, we have peacocks. Is this a peacock though? No, not a peacock. But this is a parrot. And this is the parrot Tico Tango. So this is our animal tale for today, the parrot Tico Tango. And the author and illustrator is Anna Witt. You ready for Tico Tango? Here he is. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, but it wasn't quite as yellow as the lemon of Marcello. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too. So he took it. He took the mango that belonged to Marcello. He took it. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, and he carried to his right a lemon small and bright. That's what he took from Marcello. He's got a mango and a lemon. See if you can keep track of that. When he spied Elena's fig, which was purple, sweet, and big, and Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too. So he grabbed it. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, and he carried to his right a lemon, small and bright, and on his left a fig, which was purple, sweet, and big, when he noticed his friend Terry with a red, juicy cherry. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too. So he stole it. Uh-oh. He stole it. He took the whole thing. He's just taking everybody's fruit. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, and he carried to his right a lemon small and bright, on his left a fig, which was purple, sweet, and big, and on his back from Terry a red, juicy cherry. When he saw Marina munch on a green grape bunch. Here we go, here's the grapes. What do you think he's gonna do? Uh-oh. Oh, and there's poor Marina. You know what's gonna happen to her. She's gonna lose her grapes. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too, so he snatched it. There he is. You see there's the lemon he already has. He's carrying all this fruit. And he took the grapes too. Poor Marina. He was enjoying it so much. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, and he carried to his right a lemon small and bright, and on his left a fig, which was purple, sweet, and big, and on his back from Terry a real juicy cherry, and he clutched the grapes he put on his strong, sharp foot. When he spotted proud Soraya with a deep orange papaya. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too, so he seized it. He took the papaya. That was the orange fruit we saw, not a mango. That was a papaya. Papaya has a shape kind of like a mango, but it is orange. And so there is Soraya with that fruit, and look who's running off with it. Tico Tango took it. She doesn't look very happy. The parrot Tico Tango had a round yellow mango, and he carried to his right a lemon small and bright, and on his left a fig, which was purple, sweet, and big, and on his back from Terry a red, juicy cherry, and he clutched the grapes he put in his strong, sharp foot, and in his other foot he held the papaya he had smelled, and then he saw his good friend Nate with a tiny brown date. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too. So he's reaching for it. He wants it. Here he goes. So he opened his beak wide to fit it deep inside. Look at Nate. Nate's like, uh-oh, what's he up to? He opened his beak wide to fit it deep inside when down came the mango, down came the lemon, down came the fig, down came the cherry, Down came the grapes, and down came the papaya. He dropped them all, crash, to the ground. Poor Tico Tango. And he took them. I don't feel so sorry for him. He took them without permission. Now, oh, the parrot Tico Tango didn't even have his mango. But his friends thought, what a treat. All that fruit they had to eat. They took the fruit he stole and they put it in a bowl. They washed it and they sliced it. They peeled it and they diced it. Tico Tango felt contrite, and he felt sorry for what he did. He knew he had to put things right. He had to do the right thing. So here we have poor crying Tico Tango, who has lost everything and feels bad for stealing from his friends. And here are the other animals making this beautiful fruit salad. Please forgive me, I feel bad that I took the fruit you had. And the parrot Tico Tango begged for just one piece of mango. His friends were quite divided. They were like, oh, I don't know if we should give it to him. He took our food before. He wasn't so nice. But soon they all decided he deserved another chance. They would make the parrot dance. If you teach us all to tango, you can have a piece of mango. So Tico Tango is his name, but a tango is a type of dance. So they said, if you teach us how to do this tango dance, you get some mango. And Tico Tango knew that he had to have it too. So he danced for it. And there he is dancing and teaching his friends how to dance too. So in the end, Tico got his mango, and the other animals learned to dance the tango. That is the end of the parrot Tico Tango. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the craft we're going to do next. We are going to make a parrot out of just a few materials. We have some pretend feathers. I have two purple. I'm going to take two purple ones for the wings. I'm going to take a pink one for the tail feather and pick another color, maybe yellow, for the head feather. Okay. And the materials you will need are either an empty toilet paper roll or a stiff piece of colored paper like this. Doesn't matter, it could be green, yellow, purple, just it should be a bright color. And if you're using the toilet paper roll, you can get some tissue paper like this. I took a green one, and you can use it to wrap around the tissue roll. But we're going to start out, and you will also need glue and a marker or crayons, scissors, and a small piece of paper. It doesn't have to be yellow. It can be another color, but this is going to be for the beak, for the parrot's mouth. And it has to be a long triangle like this. Okay. And the other thing I have here is I have googly eyes. that we're going to put on. But if you don't have googly eyes, you can use a marker to make eyes. All right, so we are going to start out with a piece of paper or the toilet paper roll. And I'm going to cut a piece of paper about like this, just about there. Okay, make it a little more even. And then we're going to make a tube out of it. And you don't want the tube to be too fat. You want it, and if you have a toilet paper roll, you're going to wrap the paper. You can wrap the paper around the roll or the tissue paper around the roll. So I'm going to make a tube with the paper, and I can glue it or I can staple it. I'm going to use my stapler here so I can close the tube. Okay. Actually, we are out of staples. Did not even see that. So now I'm going to use glue. It's good to have glue in an emergency. This glue works fine for this purpose. And I'm going to just line up some glue along here. Okay, so we want to have enough so that it will stick. And turn the paper into a tube. Okay, and you have to let the glue dry as well. Okay, give it time to dry because it's just going to open again. Okay, so and then after it dries, if you have another color, if you have a toilet paper tube, or even if you don't, you can take tissue paper and wrap it around. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to cut out your tube, and or if you have a tube, cut out paper to wrap around it to give it some color, because that's going to be our parrot's body. Okay, and then you're going to give it a few minutes to dry. Okay, and then we will continue. Okay, now we are back, and I'm going to take my darker piece of tissue paper and wrap it around my tube. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take some glue and put it across the tube like this. Not too much, but not too little. You want to have enough so it sticks all the way around. Okay, so now we have glue right there. And we're going to wrap the colorful paper around it. And if you don't have colored paper, you just take the toilet paper tube and you can color it yourself. Okay, so you can give it you can use markers, crayons to give it its own color. Okay, so now I have the parrot's body. I have this tube right here. And a lot of parrots, the body is mostly green. Not all of them, but this one is going to be. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw some feathers on it. This is where you take your marker or crayon and just do one side. Okay, you're going to just go one side, and we're going to make a design kind of like little waves like this. Okay, see, I've got my little waves, and then we're just going to keep going down, 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 making more waves like this. Okay, so now we have put a feather design on it, because the feathers on a parrot's belly are usually very short. They're not long like these. So now we've done that. And our next step is to add the wings. And I've got 2 medium-sized purple feathers here. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on one of them. Not the whole feather, just around the top, like so. Spread it a little bit. Let's see if this will be enough. Okay, it's hard to see. There's just like a little glue on there. You see the white part, that's the glue. And we're going to stick it on the side of our parrot. Right here. Now we got 1 wing going. Move it off to the side a little bit. There we go. So now we have a wing there. And now we're going to add the other wing. Put a little glue toward the top. And be as even as you can. And let's put it right on the other side. Now, actually, in real life with birds, it's very important that their feathers be even. This one's a little longer than this one, but in real life that wouldn't work. You know why? Because if one side is bigger than the other, or one side has more feathers than the other, the parrot can't balance itself to fly. It will have trouble flying. So when a parrot molts, when they lose their feathers to grow new ones, if they lose a feather on one side, they have to lose the feather in the exact same place on the other side. They lose them at the same time. Not the exact same second, but let's say at 1 o'clock, the parrot loses a feather here. At maybe 10 minutes after 1, he's going to lose his feather right there. Okay, so that's how they are able to balance when they fly. It's even on both sides. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add the eyes. We've got our googly eyes here. Add some glue. And we have 1 eye here. And make sure it dries or it'll fall off. Add 1 there. And we're going to add another one here. Actually, most birds have 1 eye on either side of the head. So we're going to make his eyes kind of far apart. There we go. Or her eyes. Whoops. Uh-oh, we lost an eye. Let's get some more glue on there. Okay, put the eye back. And then we're going to add the beak. Now, what makes a parrot different from many other birds is that their beaks are curved like this. You see his beak here. It doesn't go straight out like a duck. It's curved downward. So we're going to take our little triangle and we're going to fold a little piece at the top. That's the part we're going to glue. Right there. And then, there's the folded part. Then we're going to try to curl it downward. We can even use a pen for that, or a pencil. And we're just going to try to curl that beak a little bit so it has a curve to it. Yeah, pencil is best for that. So there we go. Now it is curved. Okay, and this is the part we're going to glue. So put some glue on this end. And we're going to put it right in between the two eyes. Okay, when you look at the side, you see how it curves. Okay. And now we have most of a parrot. What's missing? Oh, a lot of parrots have another color on the top of their head, and they have a long tail. So we're going to add let's add a yellow feather to the top. And I can actually put that on the back of the tube, like that. There it goes. And we can add a feather to the bottom. Actually, let's take a blue tail, and the bottom tail, put some glue on it, and we can put it right in the back, but under the tube, like this. Okay. So now you see it has a tail feather and a head feather. And here we go. Here is our parrot. It's not Tico Tango. It's not my parrot either. Oh, you didn't know? I have a parrot in my house. I actually have 2 parrots in my house. So after story time is over, you could look at a picture under the video and see the parrots. So, but now we have made our own. So have fun finishing your craft. Say goodbye to parrot. And I will see you next time. So let's just do the goodbye song, and I will see you next week. Okay. Goodbye, goodbye, I'll see you soon, see you soon, see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, I'll see you soon on another day. Goodbye, everyone, from Riverdale Library.